I have head coach of the Prosser Mustangs, Coach Sonnichsen. Coach, wow, what a game. Can you just talk about it?
Yeah, I mean, special game first of all. These guys, like we told them, they're going to remember this forever, you know. There's so many big plays throughout the game, and you know, this is the third year in a row we played Kamiakin, and our guys wanted this pretty bad, you know. So they just kept scrapping away, and we're just proud of their effort, you know, the first thing we think about here.
Coach, you guys got off to an early lead, 14-3, and then Kamiakin kind of came back. What'd you tell your players when you guys lost the lead?
Well, I mean, we talk about composure all the time, you know, and it's one of our football fundamentals, setback, comeback. A lot of things are going to happen in the game, and you know, you get setbacks and then you got to come back from it. So our kids are so used to that, and they've seen it over the years with all the great games that they're pretty good at keeping their composure, not getting too high, not getting too low. But you know, I mean, that's first of all how we handle it, and then the next thing is you got to have some guys make special plays, you know. And at the very end of the game there, to tie it in the fourth quarter with that catch and throw by Ryan Fazler to Danny Rapp, and then to go right back and do it again for the 2-point play to get the tie, that was pretty special. So, you know, that's what kind of got us there. And then someone else, you know, we had to make another play, and Danny Rapp did it again in overtime to get the touchdown and the 2-point again. So, pretty special there.
Coach, you mentioned Ryan Fazler and Danny Rapp, who had tremendous games. Bubba Frank made a couple of key plays at punter. Can you talk about that?
Bubba Frank made key plays at punter, at middle linebacker, at running back. He kicked off our last kick. He'd never done that before. We're just, you know, we had injury here again, and he's just really come on. He's always been a very good football player, and he's really ready for the senior year. I mean, he worked really, really hard to get ready for this, and you can, I mean, he's got the quicks and he's got the power to really punish people as a running back. And then a Mike Backer, he's such a good, instinctive football player, and he gets his proper reads and he goes. So, you know, just what a special guy, what a special player, has really stepped up his leadership, and no, I can't say enough about him. I look forward to working with him all year long.
Kind of Prosser's version of Swiss Army knife. That's a big Swiss Army knife, though.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we got a lot to choose from. You know, you think of the Swiss Army knife, we got, you know, multiple things that we can do, and you know, and we lost a guy that was real special, number 12, Sterling Clark, and him and Danny Rapp play on opposite sides of each other early on, and we do that fly motion, and he plays cornerback for us, he returns for us. So, you know, him being out and having a cramp issue through the middle part of the game kind of hurt us, and then we had to juggle some guys around, play them in different spots. So, you know, but the guys hung in there, and new guys came in the game, and they just kind of found a way, you know, and we tell them, just find a way. It doesn't have to be pretty, you just find a way and you keep scrapping. So it was neat.
You talk about scrapping, but you want to talk about guts. You guys scored a touchdown in OT and decided that you were going to go for 2. Tell me the thoughts behind that.
Okay, well, we have a lot of great 2-point plays, and we have a period in our practice where we practice, you know, short yardage. That could be 3rd and short, goal line, 2-point plays, you know, anywhere from the 5 to the goal line. So our guys have so much stuff they can do, and Ryan's so great at that. And that play right there was, okay, you know, Ryan, we're going to call this play, and if you don't like it, you got a timeout. Call a timeout. He liked it. He went with it. Rapp got the catch, barely made it in the end zone, and it counted. And so we felt good there. But the clincher was our special teams coordinator, Coach Ingleson. He said, "Coach, we don't have a kicker." So that made it real easy to go for it. We might have done it anyways because we needed to get this game over to get into CWAC play next week. But that's what really made the decision easy.
A huge victory to start off Prosser's football season. Head Coach Sonnichsen, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks a lot.